right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, marching on the field is the regimental class of 2021. With their midshipmen training officers, commonly known as strikers. Our strikers are those selected second and third class midshipmen who have trained and worked with the new regimental mug since their first day of regimental preparatory training at Maine Maritime Academy. The photograph members today are comprised of the mug class who have recently joined Maine Maritime Academy's drill team. Leading the mug class is Midshipman First Class Ryan Brantley, Regimental Operations Officer, who is charged with the overall responsibility for the Regimental Preparatory Training Program, and First Class Chase Whitmore, Regimental Senior Striker, who is in charge of the overall mentoring responsibilities for the Regimental Mug Training Program. Alpha Company is led by Midshipman Training Officer in charge, Second Class Anthony Franchetti. Bravo Company is led by Midshipman Training Officer in charge, Second Class Matthew Cook. Charlie Company is led by Midshipman Training Officer in charge, Second Class Sally Jarmus. Delta Company is led by Midshipman Training Officer in charge, Second Class Brian Fogg.
Yeah. You know where it is? Mm-hmm. Like the disk drive. It's around here. Disk drive. Like a CD drive. Okay. Safety's not fair today. I don't like it. It's very hungry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Nathan Gandy, Commandant of Midshipmen and Dean of Maritime Education.
Good morning, Maine Maritime families, visiting Husson families. Welcome to Castine. Luckily, we have beautiful weather for today. The ladies and gentlemen out on the field in front of you, you may be aware, you may not be aware of the amount of work that they've put in to get to this point. The midshipmen under guidance, soon to be fourth class midshipmen here, have pretty much been working around the clock since they showed up in late August. And they're very proud of what they've accomplished. I'm very proud of what they've accomplished, and I'm glad you could be here to share this with us. So please enjoy the ceremony and enjoy the game. And sorry, Husson, but go Mariners.
8 mugs, 2 per company, who have the highest physical training score for their companies, are awarded the highest PT score ribbon. Regimental Operations Officer First Class Ryan Brantley announces that this year they are Alpha Company, 4th Class George Albert from Powhatan, Virginia, 4th Class Cole Brundage from Bainbridge Island, Washington, 4th Class John Boyda from Hillsborough, New Jersey, 4th Class Ryan Sullivan from North Yarmouth, Maine, 4th Class Brad West from Hanover, Massachusetts, 4th Class William Evon from Barrington, Illinois, 4th Class Andrew Burns from Kennebunk, Maine, 4th Class Jeffrey Kiersted from South China, Maine. 2 honor midshipmen under guidance, or as they more commonly called, mugs, are chosen from each company by their company OICs, or officers in charge, and strikers. They are selected because they best exemplify personal growth and excellence, team building skills, leadership and enthusiasm during the regimental preparatory training process. Midshipman Training Officer in Charge, 2nd Class Anthony Franchetti, announces that Alpha Company honor mugs are 4th Class Nicholas Rassiopi from Flemington, New Jersey, and 4th Class Hawk Magliosi from Elliott, Maine. Midshipman Training Officer in Charge, 2nd Class Matthew Cook, announces that Bravo Company honor mugs are 4th Class Nicholas David from Lisbon, Maine, and 4th Class Sheldon Parent from Dayton, Maine. Midshipman Training Officer in Charge, 2nd Class Sally Jarmus, announces that Charlie Company honor mugs are 4th Class William Schmidt from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and 4th Class Jordan Merritt from Holton, Maine. Midshipman Training Officer in Charge, 2nd Class Brian Fogg, announces that Delta Company honor mugs are 4th Class Andrew Burns from Kennebunk, Maine, and 4th Class Spencer Fish from Woolwich, Maine.
And Jordan.
Throughout the Midshipman Striker Training Course and the Regimental Preparatory Training process, strikers are charged with ensuring the mug's transition from the highly structured life of a mug into the greater midshipman community. 2nd and 3rd class strikers are critical to the education of the mugs and are evaluated on their professional interaction with their mugs. The Honor Striker title is bestowed on those strikers who excel in the areas of leadership, managerial skills, enthusiasm, personal appearance, and the performances of their assigned duties. The Regimental Operations Officer, 1st Class Ryan Brantley, will present the striker ribbon to the following. From Alpha Company is 3rd Class Tyler Glenn from Oakdale, Connecticut, and 2nd Class Michaela Lewis from Purcellville, Virginia. From Bravo Company, 3rd Class Nathan Granholm from Brunswick, Maine. From Charlie Company, 3rd Class Tyler Young from Woolwich, Maine. 2nd Class Christopher Lenardis from Auburn, Maine. From Delta Company, 3rd Class Paul Woodworth from Rockport, Maine. Throughout RPT and Mug Month, the OIC, or Officer in Charge, is the true leader of each company of mugs. The OICs are responsible for all day-to-day operations of their company's training and the overall health and well-being of their mugs. In addition to all logistics and planning, the OICs work very closely with the RU and Senior Striker and oversee all their strikers throughout the training period. The Honor OIC title is bestowed on the OIC who has demonstrated the strongest leadership and managerial skills, the highest level of professionalism and integrity, and who has consistently gone above and beyond in the execution of their duties. The Regimental Operations Officer First Class Ryan Brantley will present the OIC Honor Ribbon to Alpha Company OIC Anthony Franchetti. Throughout the regimental preparatory training process, the four companies compete for the prestigious honor of RPT Honor Company. RPT Honor Company is that company which accumulates the most overall points based on scores accrued from Regimental Preparatory Training Field Day, Regimental Operations Officer's Formal Inspection, Commandant's Formal Personal Inspection, RPT Knowledge Test, Drill Competition, Rowing Competition, Motivational Sound-Off Competition, Enthusiasm, and exhibition of an exceptional readiness to meet the demands and challenges of RPT. The Regimental Operations Officer, Midshipman CDR Ryan Brantley, announces that this year's recipient of the Honor Company Award is Alpha Company. Accepting this award is Second Class Anthony Franchetti. Captain Nathan Gandy, Commandant of Midshipmen, will now administer the Midshipman Oath.
Class 2021, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name. I state your name. Having willingly enrolled in Maine Maritime Academy. Pledge to uphold the regulations of the Academy. To honorably. With loyalty and devotion to duty. Persevere in completing all tasks assigned. And to adhere to. The highest standards of conduct. Befitting the title of officer. Congratulations. Report class of 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Midshipmen of the class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Maine Maritime Academy women's soccer team to the pitch. The regimental class of 2021 will now pass in front of the reviewing officers. Observing the review today is Captain Nathan Gandy, Commandant of Midshipmen. Midshipman First Class Justin Kretzmer, the regimental commander in the Maine Maritime Academy women's soccer team. On Tuesday, these newly sworn-in midshipmen will be introduced to the Regiment of Midshipmen. Ladies and gentlemen, now passing in front of you are the Regimental Operations Officer, Midshipman First Class Ryan Brandley, Regimental Senior Striker, Midshipman First Class Chase Whittemore, Alpha Company led by OIC Second Class Anthony Franchetti, followed by Bravo Company led by OIC Second Class Matthew Cook,
Bravo Company, eyes right.
followed by Charlie Company, led by OIC Second Class Sally Jarmus.
Charlie Company, eyes right.
Right. Delta Company.
Followed by Delta Company, led by OIC Second Class Brian Fogg. Now for today's North Atlantic Conference matchup featuring the Hudson University Eagles and your Maine Maritime Academy Mariners. We'll be underway momentarily, but first, this afternoon's starting lineups for the visiting Eagles. A freshman forward from Gardner, Maine, number 3, Morgan Carver. A senior forward from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, number 7, Leah Hibbett. A freshman midfielder from Bangor, Maine, number 8, Megan Connor. A sophomore defender from Belmont, New Hampshire, number 9, Kylie O'Connell. Senior midfielder from Goffstown, New Hampshire, number 14, Taylor Fortin. Junior defender from Guilford, Maine, number 19, Alex Speed. A freshman midfielder from Herman, Maine, number 20, Brianna Salter. Junior midfielder from Centre Barnstead, New Hampshire, number 22, Catherine McInnes. Sophomore defender from Auburn, Maine, number 27, Hannah Smith. A senior defender from Herman, Maine, number 28, Maddie Page. In net, a freshman from Howland, Maine, number 00, Sammy Ireland. Hudson is coached by Amanda Cummings, assisted by Randy Gifford and Brian Potter. And now, the starting lineup for your Maine Maritime Academy Mariners. A junior forward from Purcellville, Virginia, number 2, Michaela Lewis. A sophomore defender from Ashland, Maine, number 3, Kaylin Parody. A sophomore defender from Stockton Springs, Maine, number 8, Lila Char. A junior midfielder from Temecula, California, number 9, Susanna DeFrank. A junior midfielder from Bangor, Maine, number 10, Allison Boulier. A sophomore forward from Dresden, Maine, number 13, Kelsey Anair. A senior defender from Westboro, Massachusetts, number 14, Kylie Bradley. A junior defender from Alma, Maine, number 16, Miranda McIntyre. A senior forward from Brockton, Massachusetts, number 17, Emily Wyman. A sophomore midfielder from Wilton, Maine, number 20, Aaron Dwyron. In net, a freshman from Charleston, South Carolina, number 00, Emily Conway. Maine Maritime is coached by Seth Brown, assisted by Zachary Ward, Morgan Libby, and Lauren McKenna. Fans, at this time we ask that you please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of the national anthem. Cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or homophobic comments, or other intimidating acts directed at student athletes, officials, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, the possession of alcohol or use of tobacco products are grounds for rejection from Mitchell Field. Thank you in advance for your cooperation and enjoy today's game.